Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm reading the news online and listening to the radio. I didn't always have a tablet. In fact, I used to read newspapers. Like this. Newspapers, radio, online news websites, they're all part of the mass media. But what is the mass media? Well, that's today's big question. Take a look at this. Do you know what it is? It's a printing press. Johannes Gutenberg invented it around 1440. Before this, people had to copy books by hand. But now, for the first time, people could make lots of copies of letters and books. Suddenly, information could travel to many people quickly. This was the first step towards a mass media. This is the Newseum in Washington, D.C. People come here to find out about the history of the media. This is the News History Gallery. It's a collection of newspapers from the 1600s to today. It explains how the newspaper became the most common way for people to access the news. There are 45,000 newspapers in this collection. This is the Bloomberg Internet, TV, and Radio Exhibition. This begins with the first newsreels. These were short films with news from around the world that meant people could watch the news for the first time. It then tells the story of the 20th century as radio and TV also appeared. Suddenly, people could watch or hear news immediately in their own homes. Today, television is everywhere, and it can bring news from anywhere. People can even watch broadcasts live while they are happening. The media has changed a lot since it began. One of the biggest changes was the invention of the internet. When it began, people had to use the internet on their computers at home. But now, many people can use the internet wherever they are. The internet allows people to read all kinds of information from anywhere in the world. It lets people read news websites, watch videos, and share information through social networks and blogs. Many people now read all their news online. Smartphones let us access the internet anywhere. You don't even have to go home. Today, people have a lot of different choices for their news, and we can access the media in many ways. Technology is always changing, so the way we access the media is changing too. It's amazing. What do you think will happen next?